Every April, millions of Americans open their tax return and find a four-figure bill they did not expect. The cause is almost always the same: one small box on Form W-4 they filled out wrong years ago. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to fill out the 2026 W-4 line by line, the trap inside Step 2 that destroys refunds, and the one box that fixes under-withholding overnight. Form W-4 is the IRS document your employer uses to figure out how much federal income tax to withhold from every paycheck. Get it right and your refund is small but predictable. Get it wrong in one direction and you give the government an interest-free loan for a year. Get it wrong in the other direction and you end up writing a check in April plus a possible underpayment penalty. The W-4 only controls paycheck withholding. If your income comes from Social Security, a pension, or an IRA, you fill out a different form called W-4P, which we will cover in a future video. Two quick distinctions before we start. W-4 is for jobs that pay a paycheck. W-4P is for pensions and qualified retirement distributions. If you have both, say a part-time job in retirement and a pension, you need both forms, one to each pair. Mixing them up is the second most common mistake I see. Step 1 is identification. Box 1A is your first name and middle initial. Box 1B is your Social Security number. Both need to match your Social Security card exactly. If you changed your name after marriage or divorce, update your card at ssa.gov before submitting this form, or the W-2 your employer files at year-end will not match IRS records. Box 1B on the right is your Social Security number. Every digit matters. A single wrong digit means the IRS cannot reconcile the withholding your employer reports against your tax return next April. Double-check it against your card before you sign anything. Box 1C is your filing status. This is where most people make their first real mistake. Single or married filing separately uses the single tax brackets, which withhold the most. Married filing jointly uses the joint brackets, which withhold less because your combined standard deduction is bigger. Head of household applies only if you are unmarried and pay more than half the cost of keeping up a home for a qualifying person. Pick the one that matches what you will actually file in April, not what you wish were true. Now Step 2. This is the section that breaks more W-4s than anything else. You complete Step 2 if either of two things is true. 1. You hold more than one job at the same time. 2. You are married filing jointly and your spouse also works. The reason this matters is the standard deduction and the lower tax brackets get applied at every job separately when you only fill out Step 1. So if both spouses work and both leave Step 2 blank, both jobs withhold as if they were the only income, and you end up underwithheld by thousands by year-end. Step 2 gives you three options to fix the multi-job trap. Option A is the IRS Estimator at irs.gov/W4 app, most accurate. Option B is the multiple jobs worksheet on page 3 of the form, which is more accurate than C, but takes 10 extra minutes. Option C is the simplest. Just check the box if you and your spouse both work and earn roughly similar amounts. The C checkbox tells your employer to use the special hire withholding tables, easy and good enough for most couples. Step 3 is where you claim the child tax credit and the other dependent credit upfront, so you get the benefit in every paycheck instead of waiting until you file. Line 3A is $2,000 times the number of qualifying children under 17. Line 3B is $500 times the number of other dependents, older kids, parents, anyone you support. Add 3A and 3B, write the total on line 3. Step 4A is for income you receive without withholding, interest, dividends, side gigs, freelance work, anything that lands in your bank account untaxed. Write the annual amount on line 4A and the employer will withhold extra to cover it. Use last year's number if you don't know this year yet. Step 4B is the opposite, deductions beyond the standard deduction, like big mortgage interest or charitable giving. Most people leave this blank because the standard deduction is so big in 2026 that itemizing doesn't beat it. If you do itemize, use the deductions worksheet on page 3 and copy the result here. Step 4C is the most useful line on the entire form. Whatever dollar amount you write here gets added to your federal withholding every paycheck, period. Did you owe $1,000 last April? Divide 1,000 by the number of paychecks left this year and write that on line 4C. Want a bigger refund? Add $50 per check. This is the dial. Twist it to the exact result you want. If you're not sure what numbers to put in Step 4, use the IRS Tax Withholding Estimator at irs.gov/W4 app. You plug in your pay, your spouse's pay, dependents, and any other income. The tool tells you exactly what to write on Step 4A, 4B, and 4C to hit a specific target, break even, small refund, or zero balance. 10 minutes of input saves a 4-figure surprise in April. 5 mistakes that bounce W-4s or destroy your refund. 1. Leaving Step 2 blank when both spouses work. 2. Claiming exempt because you owed nothing last year, but your income jumped this year. 3. Forgetting to submit a new W-4 after marriage, divorce, or having a kid. 4. Writing dependents on line 3 in the box for children when they are actually adult dependents. 5. Forgetting Step 5. Your unsigned W-4 is legally invalid and your employer must withhold at the single, no allowances default rate. Step 5 is the signature. Your unsigned W-4 is legally invalid. Sign, date, and give it to your employer's HR or payroll. It usually takes 1 to 2 pay cycles to show up in your paycheck. Keep an eye on the next 2 stubs to confirm the change actually took effect. Recap. Step 1. Name, SSN, filing status. Step 2. Fix the multi-job trap with the C checkbox if both spouses work. Step 3. Claim child and other dependent credits in 2 boxes. Step 4. See the dial. Write extra withholding per paycheck. Step 5. Sign and submit. Then watch your next paycheck and your April refund will be exactly what you designed.